evening, everyone. It's really nice to be here with all of you. We are here in Gordon's office.
Hold on. Yeah.
Are we working? Let us know if you can hear us. Can you hear us okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're here in Gordon's office. You know, our family is at our house. And before they came, we kind of joked about having to do it on the front porch. And that's no joke. Not really. We are really happy that they're here, and we wouldn't trade it for anything. But we just, with lots of little kiddos running around, we decided that we would come here so that they wouldn't be joining us. And so we're really happy to be with all of you, though. I can't see any comments, love.
Oh, sorry.
So I need to make sure I say hi to everybody here. We are really excited.
There we go.
So excited to have the chance to see that Royal Caribbean is putting out their Alaska protocols. I looked about an hour ago and Princess still hasn't, and the other cruise lines haven't. Let's see. Arlene, we are so happy to have you back with us. It sounds like you had a wonderful time on your cruise. Yeah, look at you. You drove to Orlando where you met some of your family and did Walt Disney World for a week. Oh, I am so glad. Was that just wonderful? And Jeffrey's got family that works there. I remember that about him. Yeah, hi, Robin. It's good to have you with us from Virginia or anywhere. We're really glad that you're here, Robin. Let's see who else. And Brian, is Brian here? Hi, Brian. Yeah, exactly. Greeting, fellow cruise lovers. And Brian, and we've often called it our therapy session. We just thoroughly enjoy this. It's like the highlight, I think, of our week. We really thoroughly enjoy. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Hi, Rihanna. It is so good to have you with us. Hello, hello. And Carol, from St. Catharines, Ontario. Good to have you with us. I'm going to blow Rihanna a kiss. Let's see. Vanjie, good to have you with us, Vanjie. Hello to you. Let's see. And Kelly, hi there.
Bubba.
Thank you, Casey, for saying that. We missed, you know what, as our Saturday and Sunday were going like, oh my goodness. I felt like I was missing dear friends, though. And so I'm sorry that we missed Saturday and Sunday, but there was not a moment. There was not a moment. And we went to bed late and got up early. So let's see. And Irish in USA, kiss to you guys. Good to have you with us. Really nice to have you with us. Tom and Elaine. So good to have you with us. And Code 4 for Life. Yeah. Thank you for coming, both of you. It's good to have you. And Linda, hey, California Linda. California Linda had a question, and she was wondering how soon that Medallions are coming to, how soon before your cruise, your Medallions are arriving here for passengers from the United States. And I have been hearing around 2 weeks. And so I was really anxious, though, to see what everybody else has been experiencing lately. I know Jeffrey's cruise lately, and so has Arlene and any of others. I'm trying to remember out of who is here. So if you have anything else to add, please do, because California Linda's getting excited, and we're excited to hear. So let's see, who else do we have? And Viking Base, hi there.
Yeah. Did we say hi to Kelly?
Hi, Kelly.
Yeah.
It's good to have you with us. Kelly is awesome. She always comes.
Yeah.
So, and then, and the Down Under Cruisers. Hey, everybody, if you have not seen the Down Under Cruisers channel yet, you should go take a look. They were our guests last week, and which we just had the best time visiting. And they shared really helpful information. They're lovely, lovely people. So if you haven't looked at their channel yet, just go take a look. Indeed, cruising is back, and if you anybody missed my video, you know the Coral Princess was supposed to start sailing at the beginning of September, and now she's going to start sailing at the beginning of June there out of Sydney. And so if you're there in Australia, it's a good chance to pick up a Princess cruise, and if you are going to Australia, you may as well do that while you're here. In fact, on the Princess website, I keep looking to see when things are going to open up more for 2024, and right now they mostly have bookings in Australia, Tasmania, that whole region of the world there, as well as some in Asia. That's all they've got, but there's like 70 something cruises. And I was looking at one. You can go to Tasmania for a whole week on Princess with a balcony for, I think, just over $1,000. I was really surprised at how affordable that was. And I know you have to pay if you're from North America or from somewhere else other than Australia. You have to pay for that plane ticket to get there. But I was really surprised at just how affordable that was. And there's a lot that really surprised me just looking in 2024. They're more affordable than I expected. And so I think that bodes well. And it also, I think, is a good thing to book early. So just throwing that out there if anybody's thinking about that.
Okay, we've got Christine from Maryland.
Hey, Christine, good to have. Is it just so cold? You know what? It got cold here today again. For 2 days, we thought we were going to have springtime, and today we're not anymore. So, well, hi, Heidi. Heidi is going to be on the the Regal Princess. I think just for one of the weeks when we're there in the Mediterranean. So we're really excited to get to meet you in person. And hi, Donna. It's good to have you. She's sailing on the Enchanted Princess Wednesday. Oh my goodness, the 30th. You just have 2 days. It took about 10 days to receive our medallions. Thank you, Donna. So did it come like 10 days after you ordered it? And then was that like within a couple of weeks? Like just not too long ago you got it, like a couple of weeks ago, Donna? See how soon you got it. Hey, Janet from Indiana. Where do you live in Indiana? If you've told me before, forgive me for having a short memory. And I would love to hear. I grew up in a town called Kokomo, if you know where Kokomo is. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? And Ann. Hey, Ann Bingham. It's good to have you from Kansas City. I remember, aren't you sailing after after 20 years or so not sailing, and you're going to go on your first cruise again? I am so excited to hear what you think. And hey, Bubba, good to have you. Oh, you said hi to Bubba. Well, I'll say hi to Bubba too.
Deborah
here. And Rhonda, good to have you. Deborah, thank you, Deborah. Hello from California. I ordered my medallions, and they said it would be 5 to 10 days before you cruise. Thank you. So that's even a little bit tighter of a window than we had on our cruises. So everybody, if your medallion hasn't come and you're still in the window of 5 to 10 days, don't give up.
Yeah.
So let's
Brucey
see.
the Cuz, how you doing
Brucey
this
the
evening?
Cuz, it's nice to have you back with us.
Yeah.
It sounds like you had a lovely cruise, so I'm glad. I'm glad that you had a good cruise. Yeah. Anything anybody wants to share? Oh, thank you, Christine. Would everybody hit the thumbs up for us? I know. Oh, wait, Rhonda. What did Rhonda say? I was, thanks. She was sailing April 4th and got the medallions about 10 days out.
Wow.
Thanks,
so
Rhonda.
That's next Monday.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. Yeah, it is next Monday, huh? Before you know it. Oh, somebody's in freezing New Jersey. Who's in? Brucey. Brucey, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Good. Let's see. Oh, and Carol's going to be on the Enchanted on a transatlantic on April 9th.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed the Enchanted is going to be doing a couple of transatlantics this year. It seems like she's a cruise ship, not an ocean liner like the Queen Mary is, but I still think it's amazing that they've added those itineraries on. It's really cool. And I would also add that, you know, they were going to have that Baltic cruise on May 4th, and then it is not showing up as a canceled cruise, but they have just redone most of the itinerary and not sailing out of Southampton. But that cruise is looking like a really good cruise, and that one I think they're trying to fill up as well with the pricing. So if you're just at home and you're wondering where you might like to go, look at the Enchanted Princess on May 4th. Let's see. And you know what? Right now, if you're vaccinated, well, I don't know. I think maybe even if you're not vaccinated, I know if you're vaccinated, you can just fly to the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
You don't have to be tested. So
Kelly's on
a lot
the
of Europe is
Majestic
going
on May
that way.
7th.
Ooh, on the Majestic, May 7th. That's going to be wonderful, Kelly. Hey, PT from Vermont. Let's see, going on your first cruise Sunday on the Norwegian getaway.
That sounds great.
Oh, you're going to have to tell us what you think. Yeah, everyone I know, our first Norwegian cruise will be in November, and everybody says they thoroughly enjoy Norwegian. So Jeffrey says it's pretty random when you get medallions on on his cruise. He got some 14 days out, and then others like 10, and some never got them. Well, there's the wide range for you. Yeah. So, but they just have them there at the port for you if they don't have them. So
yeah.
Blair, a first-time cruiser. We live this Saturday on the Emerald Princess. Followed all your great advice, and the 4 of us can't wait to get on. Oh, you know what? For what our advice is worth, I hope you have a glorious cruise, Blair. I hope you enjoy it as much as you think, and I hope you enjoy it even more. I hope it just opens this whole new fun world for you. It's nice to have a distraction, and it's nice to have somewhere to go take a nice, relaxing vacation.
Okay, I've got to stop you.
Okay.
If you look behind me, as she mentioned, we're in my office. This is my distraction during the day. They remodeled the conference room a couple years ago, and they put that in the hall to go away. So I took it. And so that's what I use to help us as we decide what to do. And if you look carefully at the monitor over here, that's the Falkland Islands. So
it's okay.
Anyway, so I divert.
So what was Code 4 for Life saying about Mike White? I don't know what they were talking about. Put it down there if we missed something, okay?
They were just talking.
Okay, all righty. I didn't want to miss anything important.
Rayleigh Creative Travel, hello.
Hey there, good to have you with us.
So if you're saying, hey, is that Swedish?
Hey. Let's see. Anna's flying into Vancouver to catch a cruise. Do we need a COVID test for the flight into Canada? Not if you're vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, you do. But if you're vaccinated, you don't. Thrilled to be on the Royal to Alaska May 2nd. Oh, you're going on that cruise we had to cancel. I'm envious, but I am so glad you're going. And you know what? Irish and USA here is going on that cruise as well. So maybe you'll bump into each other. I'm so excited you're 95% packed. If I was going, I would be too. Well,
look at Jeffrey here.
My cruise is not to December 3rd, and I'm already packed. You know what? Our hearts are in the same place there. I'm really happy to hear that. And I want to hear about that May 2nd cruise. I just want to hear all about it. I do.
Especially Sitka and Icy Strait Point. And what was the other glacier that we were going to hit?
Hubbard and the Endicott.
Sawyer.
Sawyer Glacier.
Yes.
Oh, but no, the cruise ship's not going up
not
to Sawyer.
But it was the one next to it.
Yeah. Endicott does. Why is my mind not working? I don't know. But anyway, Rhonda's got a question here. She says, is an ocean view room worth a while versus an inside cabin on Princess? You know what? I have not done that. So if anybody can speak up about that.
It also depends on where you're going.
I would say it depends where you're going.
Yeah, if you like to look out, then you can just look out the window.
If it was me and I had to pick between an ocean view and an interior, I would just take the interior and be in the interior when I was sleeping. And getting ready, and that would be it. I would just be out on deck otherwise. But that's just me. Because but if you can get them for about the same price, you may as well have that natural light. But if anybody can comment that has done both, we would really like to hear from you. So,
and that was what Linda was saying, is where you're going.
Yeah, she said the same thing. So say where you're going since you're asking the question. Yeah. So Brian says, do not order your medallions until your status has been updated, or you might get the wrong color. Well, we got the wrong color. We got blue last time. I'm anxious to see what we get this time.
Yeah.
But when we went and asked at guest services, at first we just kind of blew it off. And then I went and asked, and they said, no, you're okay. I was like, okay. So when I see other people walking around with a blue one, I don't think they're first-time cruisers necessarily, because who knows what color.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody accidentally gets black ever, because you're thinking then you're like looking like you're elite. Or
nice.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't think it matters. As long as it opens my door and gets my drink to me, I think we're okay. Let's see. Oh, Andrew, June 26th, Princess is returning. For some reason, I thought it was earlier. Thank you
that's
very
the one
much,
that he's
Andrew.
doing down there, right?
Oh, you're going June 26th.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited. See, look, Andrew, you maybe are going to be on a cruise ship sooner than you thought.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 back-to-backs, June 22nd. Yep. Okay. Deborah's, they're going to go on their first cruise back since COVID. They're on the Ruby out of San Francisco to Alaska. So it makes me very nervous. No. Okay, I'm just going to tell you this. So when I heard that there were cases on the Ruby, and they make it sound like it was really late departing, I looked up, and it was the silly, crazy news people out of San Francisco, which we have people in our Let's Go family are like, we never believe them because they're never right. And they actually had to retract part of the story the last time they did this. And so in looking up, it was the same thing again. And we've had 2 comments and 1 email from Let's Go family members who were on the ship. And they said that it was not a big deal. The people the main people affected were the family that the concerned was one family, and that they vouched that nobody had to go to quarantine hotels. And they said that they had to wear their masks the last 2 days of the ship in outdoor areas, but that was all. And they said it was like a non-story. And so don't you be too worried, Deborah. And I know, and I'm really not trying to oversimplify it. It really makes me mad when people try to make it seem like it's something that it's not.
Yeah,
And
they were 100% vaccinated. Plus, they said, oh, it's returning to San Francisco. Made it sound like that it took off and had to turn around and come back. No.
Yeah, and and I misspoke in my video. I was going to tell everybody tomorrow, so I'll just tell you now. And bless Jenny for catching it right off and telling me that I said they were going to Hawaii. No, I said they came. What did I say? They came in real life. They came from the Panama Canal, and they were heading on a cruise to Hawaii. I think I said they came from Hawaii. And so anyway, I apologize for that. But
and the worst part of it was the guy couldn't even pronounce Panama correctly. So that tells you, well,
be nice.
It just means he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Not necessary. Sorry, everybody. But anyway, I would not worry, Deborah. And like I said, it just makes me sad that they tried to turn it into a big outbreak, and it's not.
Yeah.
So, in my experience, interior cabins on Princess are impossibly confining. Carol says that. So maybe if you think that, if you find small spaces to bother you with no windows, absolutely get an ocean view. Oh, Rihanna, thank you for saying. She says, I had an ocean view on Princess and loved it. It was nice to be able to view the water all the time.
Yeah.
To me, it felt different enough from the inside cabin to be worth the extra cost. Thank you very much, Rihanna. And I would take her word. She is someone that I trust. So I would take her word very much. So, yeah. So thank you very much, Rihanna, for saying that. That's really very helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, did I miss an email? Who sent me an email?
Yes, Kenny, we saw it.
Oh, sorry, Gordon's in charge.
And we have been really, really busy with family visiting. So
Saturday and Sunday, I didn't even get my email checked.
Yeah.
So, okay, we have one little granddaughter that turned 1 last Monday, and then we have 5 others at our house, and the next one's not quite 2. So it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievably wonderful, though. It's unbelievably wonderful, but we are just really, really busy. But now we're back to the week, so things will get better. We'll get that reply to you, Kenny. Let's see. Mark T is sailing on the Caribbean Princess departing May 21st. If any of the ships are sailing, any idea if the ships are sailing near capacity? I love my cruise on the Regal Princess last month when it was at 50, no lines.
Yeah.
They are much more close to capacity now. I've been hearing like between 80 and 90% from several people that have just sent emails and said where we are. And so I think they're way up. And I think part of it is more people are feeling comfortable about cruising since Omicron has gone away. I don't know if the word away is the right word, but since it seems to be less of a problem. But and then there's affordable prices. And then I think that a lot of people are just tired of staying home and they're ready to start traveling.
Yeah.
So I think you put that together. So there's going to be a lot more people on the ships.
Yeah.
Okay. As an Aussie, the Ruby has a bad rap here. It sure does. Don't blame the ship. The staff do their utmost to keep people healthy. The ship is awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying that, Down Under Cruisers. They do. The Ruby Princess, they probably won't have sail there for a little while. But the crew is amazing. And I just think, I don't know. And then somebody, good evening, Diane. Good to have you with us. And somebody commented saying that the Ruby, what did they say in the comments? Something about them they did a good job of it seemed like they were being dishonest to not say if they had cases or not.
Right.
And I don't get wound up about that. I don't think they try to say they don't have cases. I don't think they're required to say how many they have. So Code 4 for Life will be on the Ruby Princess April 23rd on their 4th cruise on the Ruby since the restart. They do a fantastic job on board sanitizing everything. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, Code 4 for Life. So I hope you hear that, Deborah. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
They really do. They really do keep everything clean. And you know what? They clean chairs that if it was my chair at home, I would be so worried about using those strong cleaners on
Yeah.
it. But they just do. They are just keeping everything sparkling clean. Robin says, I've only stayed in an inside cabin, very comfortable, spent most of the time on deck. Lower cost was a bonus. So see, that is a really, and see, you know what? If you, when you do cruise, you really can get away with only being in your room when you're sleeping and when you're getting ready or changing whatever your clothes, because the rest of the time you can be enjoying like the pool deck, the just like all over the ship. There are so many nice places to sit and enjoy beautiful music or the view, or be up on deck with the wind in your hair and just having a lovely time. So don't you worry. Yeah, we are really glad to have you with us, Diane. I was wondering where you were and if you were okay. Brian's going to be on the Majestic April 16th. Time has been going slow, but now feels like it's going by fast. I know 2 weeks is basically 2 weeks. In California, California Linda will be on the Ruby April 29th. I was thinking it was coming up, Linda. I was thinking about a month. Hey, Rhonda.
Welcome.
We are really happy to have you here, Rhonda.
Very
Welcome.
much.
You're going to love being in the Let's Go family. We have you can tell already, I think, just the best people here. Heading to Alaska on the Majestic Princess August 13th. Oh, that's going to be a beautiful time of year to go. We're really excited for you. Let's see. Jeffrey says, Linda, but I have a spreadsheet with a detailed list of over 250 items that I bring, and I revalidate that list when I get back and repack all the items.
Because Linda was saying, did you unpack?
Oh,
because he wants to start packing for.
You're awesome, Jeffrey. I need a detailed spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Every time Gordon has a detailed spreadsheet of his stuff, I just get out a notebook and write everything down again. So the Irish in USA says Southampton Port. Any recommendations for hotels close to the port? You know, when we went in 2018, we went out of Southampton to Norway for 2 weeks, and we stayed. This is just the way we did it. We stayed right by. We just flew in so that we got there the night before, and stayed at the Holiday Inn. We just picked because it was
a
close.
DoubleTree.
Sorry, it was a DoubleTree. Yeah. It's a good thing you're here. A DoubleTree right next to the hotel, and then we just. I'm sorry. We stayed at the DoubleTree right by the airport there and just did the thing that we often do in places like that. We just got up the next morning, got on the Princess transfer. Well, we went back to the airport to catch it.
We took a cab both back and forth between the hotel. We didn't bother with the hotel shuttle. We just took a cab because
the next morning
London has great cabs.
Well, they do. And the next morning when we were going to get they have a free hotel shuttle back over to the airport, and we were going to get on it, but there was such a line of people that we would have been like a few shuttle rides later. So we just took a cab, and it wasn't very much. And I don't know if that works for you, my dear, but we weren't going to. We stayed and did our sightseeing after the cruise, and so we were fine to just fly in and do that.
Yeah.
We got a ridiculously cheap deal on an interior cabin, so we're going to give it a try. That sounds like a good reason to give it a try. You can try everything at least once.
Yeah.
And but yeah, if you save a lot. And another Kelly, this is really fun. Thinking of doing Hawaii cruise December 18th. Anyone do Christmas, New Year's on a ship? You know, this last year at Christmas and New Year's, we had a lot of people commenting that it's magnificent.
Yeah. My very first cruise, I was only 15. My family took us, and we went in the Caribbean, and it was over Christmas. Mm-hmm. And my mom loved it because she says that was the first time she never made Christmas dinner, that somebody else made it for her.
And did the dishes too.
Yeah.
But they say people, they have a reading of the night before Christmas, on the night before Christmas, and Santa Claus comes.
Yeah. We had eggnog.
They have lots of activities.
But then I also remember snorkeling in the Bahamas on Christmas Day.
It's not all bad.
Yeah.
Gina says they're going to take their first, and then we'll catch Carolyn. Where's Gina? Okay. They're going to take their first princess cruise in 46 days on the Majestic. What's your favorite ship so far? Oh, Gina, that's kind of hard. I love the picture there on your by your name. You have a beautiful daughter. Let's see. Do we have a favorite ship?
Well, I always say it was the most recent one we were on, or the next one we're going to be on. I don't know. I like the smaller class of ships just mostly because of the open bow.
On the open bow and promenade deck 7.
Right. Yes.
That's what we really like. But the Majestic, I love the Majestic Princess.
Yes, absolutely.
It has the Hollywood Conservatory.
Oh yeah.
Like, go take a look at that for sure. Don't miss that. And I really like their pool deck. It's really nice. I think it's kind of a small pool for like when it's when everybody's on the ship, but it doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. And yeah, we really like the Majestic Princess. You're going to like it a lot.
Yeah.
So, Carolyn Gardner. Hi, Carolyn. Just enjoy your cruise and go with the flow. Don't stress yourself out. I love that. That's just the perfect advice. Yeah, just go enjoy. Oh, see, here's Jeffrey. He normally books an inside cabin. So that's perfect. And I know Jeffrey, he wouldn't keep booking one if it wasn't good. No. I would trust what he does too. Let's see. Oh,
yeah.
You know, I think the TV news, they make everything seem worse than it is, except for the war in Ukraine. That is awful.
Yeah.
That's awful. But I think that it makes me sad when they say things that make it seem like cruising's not okay.
Yeah.
And the Down Under cruisers, they're gonna. Oh, you got it booked. They're booked on the Grand Princess, March 2023. Yeah. We are so excited for you. That's absolutely wonderful. That's the best news we've had today.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Very good.
Yeah, we're really happy. And Bubba's going to be on the Crown Princess May 7th and the Ruby June 9th. Oh, my goodness. Well, you get your bags packed. Away you go. Hey, Amy. Hello from Rick's wife. Well, it's so nice to meet you, Amy. And tell Rick we said hi. I'm glad you said hello. It's really good to have you with us. Yeah.
Kenny,
I missed the chat. Oh, you're awesome, Kenny. Thanks for saying hi to everybody. And we all say hi back to you. Oh, and Code 4 for Life is booked on the Discovery this April 10th and looking forward to it. I'm really excited to hear. Like I said in my video today, I hear that there was kind of a backup today. Nope, yesterday, the day before. What is today?
Today's Monday.
Yeah. So I think so. Yesterday things were going a little bit slowed down. Somebody was saying something about Greece. Heidi says, here we are. I've heard someone say they'll require a passenger locator for Greece in addition to already having to provide a form at the start of our cruises at the country we entered, Europe.
So we come in Rome. Do we need it for Italy? And
you know what? I haven't looked to Greece. I will look. Greece recently loosened up a bunch of stuff, kind of like some of the others are doing. But yeah, in Italy, you're going to have to. But it's a different form. It's not the same because that EU locator form that Italy was only required by like 4 countries, I think, altogether. And Greece wasn't one of them. So it'll be a little bit different. But hopefully it'll just be really easy. I'll find that, Heidi, and get everybody. I'll write that down. L Blue says, my hubby and I will be on the Sky Princess Baltic Cruise July 9th from Southampton. Can't wait.
Love it.
I also like to have my medallions custom decorated since we keep them as mementos for the trip.
That's nice.
That's a really good idea.
Really nice.
Well, we will be so excited to hear from you and how that Baltic cruise goes. We're really excited. I'm glad that you're going. That's going to be magnificent. I just love that part of the world. You know, I think I love the whole world.
Oh, yeah. It's gorgeous.
They don't understand. I've been on the Grand twice. We love it. Bubba, thank you for telling them that. I'm writing down my little find out about Greece note.
And Code 4 for Life is also saying that the Grand is their favorite.
Okay, I got that written down. Oh, John. Hi, John. It's good to see you again. Kelly says to Kelly, not on Christmas Day, but they were on the Majestic mid-December and absolutely love the decor. I'm sure it is just absolutely beautiful. You think of going to any fancy place at Christmas time and how beautifully they decorate it. And I think it's the same kind of thing on a cruise ship because it's so beautiful the rest of the time as well. Yeah.
Here's Rhonda. 10 of you going on.
Oh, you're going to go on a cruise with 10 of you on a land tour, staying in a mini suite on the Baja deck. All from Erie, Pennsylvania, leaving from Vancouver and ending up in Fairbanks.
Oh, you'll love that.
That sounds just fabulous. Yes. I'm really excited. You'll have to let us know how it goes. You got, El Blue got an awesome deal on Novotel Southampton. Oh, So, Elaine, there's one, sweetheart. The Novotel Southampton. Look that up if you want to stay right by the port there.
There you
I'm
go.
going to write that one down too.
Yeah.
Novotel Southampton.
Novotels are good. Is a good chain.
Are they owned? Is that like the?
I don't know if it's still with Ibis or
I
not.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like what California Linda says as she repacks her luggage. She gets 3 piles: things I used or wore, things I never used or wore, and a list of what I wish I had taken. Then take a photo.
Oh, that's a good
Makes
idea.
sense.
I like the take a photo idea.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to like lose a paper or forget.
Right. But that means at the end of her cruise, she's looking at those 3 things, and then she'll say, "Yeah, why should I take it again?" Yeah,
no, that's a good idea. Here's Mark says a few years ago they did a family cruise to Alaska. Mom insisted we book inside as she had been there many times. The people across the hall said they could not sleep as sunlight in the cabin. Oh, well, on ours we just pull the curtains.
Yeah, they have a darkening curtain, but to me that's what I love about the balconies.
Just more information than you wanted to know. He leaves we pull the sheer when we're ready to go to sleep. He pulls the sheer ones and leaves the darkening ones so that we wake up. And then what happens is like at 5 a.m, he gets up and shuts them. But I like that. Yeah, that's really cute, Mark. Yeah, so I bet the interiors work out fine.
Yeah.
There's so much to see there that you can just go right on out to the deck. Oh, thank you, Irish and USA. Christmas on a ship is wonderful. Celebrations last longer. You know, life's too short. We need those celebrations to last longer.
Yeah.
The ships are never prettier than at Christmas. I love Christmas on a ship. Jim and Jean. Hey, Jim and Jean, it's really nice to have you with us. Hey, Tina Marie, how are you? Get to go back to Alaska on the Discovery in August. So excited. I am so excited for you. I just love Alaska.
Yeah.
I'm envious. Oh, Casey just booked another cruise. I love when I look in the app and now there is more than one future cruise. It's so exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
We need to get more future cruises booked because we had to cancel some.
Yeah.
Inside cabins.
Yeah, but our credit card statement looks great for next month.
There you go. Inside cabins. Thank you, Mark, for saying that. Yeah, I think. Thanks for telling. Let's see. Princess made a big mistake in limiting forward viewing lounge. The silly sanctuary. Wait, I lost that. Oh, cuts that off. Hey, Carol. So did they do that on all? They kind of did, huh?
You think about I guess
on the Caribbean Princess and all that.
Yeah.
They should figure out a way to do both, huh?
Well, the Majestic's got it with the Hollywood Sanctuary.
That's true.
And the island and the Coral, that's where the buffet is on the forward.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. When we went on the Coral Princess, it is really beautiful when you eat, because you can go sit up right by the windows and see out.
And the other thing was in the Caribbean Princess, the gym, the workout area. That
fitness
is
center.
The fitness center. There we go. You can stand on a treadmill and you get the forward viewing, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
It is beautiful there.
So you can feel yourself running across the ocean there.
Yeah.
So
that's what we think about when they close the bow too, Carol.
Yeah.
Let's see.
This goes back with
That's with Heidi.
Right.
We did that one. Grease.
Well, this is a new one.
I've heard someone say that when getting off the ship in Greece.
We'll see what we could figure out.
Yeah, turns out that Arrive Canada is required by everybody getting off the ship in Canada. Yeah, no matter how. So you're right. Paul and Carol Loves to Travel did 2 good vlogs on Southampton. One was the Moxie, the other was the Holiday Inn.
Good to know.
Oh, that is really good to know. So take notes on that.
Yeah.
Oh, Loves to Travel. We'll look. Have we looked at theirs?
It sounds familiar.
Everything kind of runs together after a little while unless we get to watch a whole gob.
Yeah.
What are our top 3 bucket list cruises? Well, I really want to go on one that goes over to Egypt.
Yes.
Goes down the Nile. That's what I would like to do that. What would be one you would like to do? Yeah,
because we missed that one when the Majestic went down the Suez Canal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Antarctic was a bucket list, and the Norwegian was a bucket list. Panama Canal.
I think Gordon wants to do Japan.
Oh yes, I would love to go back to Japan.
I think you would really like to do that.
Yeah, I served there for 2 years when I was 20.
What else would we like to do?
But definitely the
Panama Canal. Yeah.
Yes.
I think those would be our three to get to go out to those places. Yeah. Well, and I really want to go on a Viking or like Amma Waterways. Amma Waterways would even be more fancy. It'd even be more beautiful, I think. Well, the scenery wouldn't be more beautiful, but the ship would probably be a little nicer. Maybe someone else could comment that has done a river cruise on Amma Waterways and on Viking, but I would really like to get to do that as well. So thank you for asking us. So, California Linda says the best one in 2019 was New Zealand and across the ditch to Melbourne and back to Auckland. Oh, that's really nice.
That would be a good one too. Yes.
That's really nice.
Yes.
Have you heard how many passengers are on the first sailing of the Discovery Princess? I haven't, but you know what? I bet you within the next day or two I will know.
Yeah.
I'm running behind on my email today, but when we get back home this evening, I'll be able to look and see. But I think that there's a lot of people. It's not 50%.
Yeah.
Hopefully LA will expand their cruise port. You know what? You would think that they maybe would, wouldn't you?
Especially with having the Discovery there. Like they said, they had to just shuttle people down to the end of the peninsula there from berth 93 down to berth 50. So. Yeah.
So let's see. Carol got a free cruise in exchange for taking an interior cabin. Short of that, I wouldn't take one. I spend a lot of my time in the cabin and I need natural light. There you go. And see, a lot of it depends on how you cruise too. That's a good point.
Well, and that happened to us. They offered us a free cruise in taking the interior and giving up our balcony. And we thought about it and almost did it. And luckily we didn't because it was in 2019.
It was in the Mediterranean.
Yeah, and it was.
And see, the Mediterranean, that's different.
Right.
I would really like to have a balcony there. Other Baltic cruises have been canceled. Is your main one still on? You know what? Those Baltic cruises. This is really interesting about the Baltic cruises. So the Baltic cruise, the only one that has really been changed very much significantly is that one that was on May 4th. Now, I know Norwegian have taken all of theirs out, and Carnival is taking a lot of theirs out and some other lines. But as far as Princess goes, they've changed a few ports on those other ones that they're leaving, but they haven't really canceled. So the May 4th is still going to some of the ports, but not clear far over as far east as it was going to go.
Yeah.
So, does that help, Carol? Oh, hi, Kathy. You are one of our favorites as well. Thanks for saying hi, and thank you for coming this evening.
Look at this, what Janet got.
Janet, the one time we booked an inside cabin, we went at Bingo the first day, and the prize was an upgrade to the owner's suite. What a lovely price. Butler and all. Wow. I'm going to come and sit by you at Bingo.
Yes.
That's really fun.
Yes.
That's cool. Good for them for doing that. We're flying to Vancouver July 1st, 2023 to spend 14 days on the beautiful Grand Princess Alaska cruise. That's going to be fabulous. Yeah. Does the Medallion app seem to be working better now? That's good to know. You know what? I haven't had a minute to try it again like the last week.
Oh, yeah, we haven't tried
it. So I'll try it again and see. Hopefully we'll get it going.
Carol also mentioned.
The Dolphin Hotel in Southampton is an old classic. You can walk to the port through a lovely old area.
That's nice.
That would be nice to know.
Yes.
I'm going to write down the Dolphin Hotel. So. Oh, Jenny, we are so. They needed a break and we needed a break.
Yeah.
I think everybody's getting ready for bed now. So thanks, Jenny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Mark's got a good question, and this is something we can research.
Anybody know the difference between the Princess Lodges versus the Holland America Lodges in Alaska? We want to spend time in the parks before boarding and heading south on the cruise.
We can find
recommendations. Yeah. We'll find that out. We'll find that out, and I'll do a whole video about that. Okay. It might not be this week though.
Yeah.
Holland America.
Yeah.
Lodges.
So Rhonda's asking, do we have to pay or make a reservation to go to the sanctuary on the Majestic Princess?
Yes.
Yeah, and
well, they don't have the Majestic.
It's called the Hollywood Conservatory.
But you know what, Rhonda? When if you get on there and find out, let us know, or maybe someone that's been on there more recently can say, because when
Yeah.
we were on the both times we went to Alaska last August, and then we went to the Mexican Riviera in October, and both times there were so few people on the ship that just anybody could go use it for free.
Just open.
Yeah. But I think that when it is at fuller capacity, you probably have to reserve like the little cabana area. They have them divided off with really nice big chairs, and the whole huge window is open for viewing. I think that maybe you do have to pay, but
right.
They have like a pool there. It's an adults only pool, and then they have a bar, and at night they play music there for dancing, and it's just really fun. And that wouldn't cost.
No.
So,
no.
Long Beach has a cruise port.
Yes, Carnival is they're the ones that go out of. Is it Carnival?
Well, different ships. The Princess one.
No, the ones in Long Beach is specific to Carnival. It's right next to the Queen.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right next to the Queen Mary. In fact, it's where the Spruce Goose, Howard Hughes's plane used to be. They tore down the dome that it was in, and so yeah, that's the Long Beach port is for Carnival cruises right now.
So 2 things. First of all, Rihanna, I know, who knew we could get upgrades at bingo? We got to get better at bingo, everybody. Can you get better? It's a game of luck, a game of chance. But that's pretty fabulous. Do they still do that? I wonder.
That'd be nice.
Let's see. And then, you know what? I looked, and they're not showing those cruises yet, are they? I haven't looked since like last week. But I don't know when they're going to add Galveston to their website.
Yeah.
If anybody's heard, let us know.
Because they said they're coming out of there. So.
Yeah, they're coming, but they're not there.
So.
You know what? Those that don't go for sale, though, until sometime in April. So I bet you that's when it is. I don't have that memorized, but I want to say the 9th or the 6th. It's within the next couple of weeks that they go for sale. And I don't know that I've got those notes quite handy here.
Yeah.
But I bet you it's the day before, because, the new sailings on the Diamond Princess out of San Diego, those didn't show up. I got information on what the cruises were, but they didn't show up to see until like the morning when they went on sale at 8 a.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. So I'll find the date though, Code 4 for Life, and mention it tomorrow.
Right.
Okay.
So Jean is mentioning that out of the South China Sea on the Diamond 3 years ago, it was absolutely amazing.
Ooh.
So over Christmas time, Fuji was never clear. We were lucky. Vietnam and touring the Viet Cong tunnels was a very touching excursion. That would be. Wow.
Lucky you to get to go do that. I wonder some things about that, like things like that. If, I wonder how much like the doors closed on because of COVID. I feel like, I don't know, it's going to be forever until I don't know forever, but I think it's going to be a really long time if ever cruise ships are going to go to St. Petersburg, if I wish I would have known, I would have gone back sooner.
Yeah.
But that's how life is. So.
Hello, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen. It's nice to see you.
And Mr. Music.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Hello from over the mountain in coal country. Oh, it's nice to have you with us. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Arlene, they're going to be on the Grand Princess to Alaska this August, but postponing it because our church is scheduling a trip to Israel, which has been canceled twice for us, so this is a must. Are you going to Israel in August? Do you want somebody else to go? You can't go in August, but I'm free.
We've canceled Israel 3 times now, haven't we?
Well, we didn't 2 times. 2 times Princess
did twice.
And then we did the one that was going to go at the end of October.
Yeah.
So instead of flying into LAX, fly into Long Beach, California. Linda is right. Either airport, you Uber or taxi to San
Pedro.
San Pedro to embark.
Yeah.
We did this December 2021. That's
São
true.
Paulo. Okay. Well, and Debbie just got off the Majestic.
She did.
Said that she stepped to the left off the end of the boat, and
there were a bunch of taxis.
$45 back to Long Beach Airport.
And she was like, what did she say?
An
Getting
hour.
off from the lounge at the ship, getting off, getting clear over, and sitting in the airport drinking her coffee was 1 hour.
Yeah.
So I do think that that's wonderful. Yeah. And the Long Beach Airport is so much nicer than LAX.
Yeah, it's just a fun little airport.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
So Princess Lodges are really nice. Thank you, Ginny. I appreciate that. Have you ever stayed? Has anyone here stayed in both or stayed in Holland America as well? And I need to share with you, we got some really good information somewhere in comments, and I got a really nice email as well on comparing Princess and Holland America on a few things. And it really moved up how soon I think we should try Holland America.
Oh, okay.
So many people really speak very highly of Holland America. And I'm so interested about all the music they have.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says, I didn't think San Pedro. It's not.
No, it's Los Angeles. It's the port of Los Angeles. And then Long Beach is about 5 miles south of there.
But when we were there, we could see the ships.
You can see Long Beach. So LA Harbor was historically created from the Los Angeles River dumping to the ocean. And Long Beach Harbor is historically created from the San Gabriel River dumping into the ocean. They're about, at that point, like I said, they're only 5 or 10 miles apart, but they are very, very close.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Arlene agrees with you about Long Beach.
Yes.
San Pedro and Long Beach both have ports. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got it. Rihanna says, Princess Guy called me to say Princess Ship is coming into Galveston and the cruises will become visible in April.
Okay.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Kind of Princess Guy calling you? Nobody at Princess calls me. Lucky you.
You will be happy to know that I approved somebody for the Facebook group who is a Princess Cruise planner.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
So.
Well, it'll be nice to have them with
Yes.
us. They can tell everybody what we wish we
Yes.
knew. Thank you very much, Rihanna. I was thinking, because when I was waiting for those Diamond Princess ones, I kept looking and they weren't showing up until the day that they were for sale. Hey, Dale. It is so nice. And Sherry, if you're there with them. Thank you. We're looking forward to, oh, you guys are going on the transatlantic on the Emerald.
That'd be wonderful.
Oh, lucky you. April 16th. Oh, you're going to have to tell us all about it and send us pictures. And yeah, I wish we were going with you. Oh, a cruise to Tahiti someday. That would be
nice.
Wonderful. I went to this little travel show not too long ago, like a month ago, and Fiji Airlines was there. And that sounds lovely too, to go to Fiji.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would be really fun. And the lady with Fiji Airlines was so nice.
Yeah.
It just reminded me of that, Jeffrey. That's a really good idea.
Oh, so Arlene's going
in December to Israel.
Oh, Christmas.
That'll be really nice.
We had some friends that were there at Christmas time.
We did. Oh, yes, we
Yes.
do. We did. They did. And they were there at Christmas time, and they got to go out on the plains, to where the shepherds were. And they said it was spectacular. It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
You'll have to tell us about it, Arlene. Reminder to say someone sailing on Emerald Princess. Wait a minute. Oh, we're meeting for cocktails the first sea day, Sunday at 6:45 at Cruise.
Nice.
You know what? Let me just jot that down.
She will make sure she announces that.
We'll say that again tomorrow, too.
And wasn't there a Discovery meetup today? Or was that tomorrow? Maybe it was today. I know that somebody had some Let's Go people today or tomorrow on the Discovery.
See, Sunday, 6:45 at Crooners. Oh, thank you very much, Ellen. We'll remind everybody again. I think we've announced that one before, but I'm going to do it again so that people remember. And I'm trying to remember, maybe you all can help me. Ilana has been to Israel and she absolutely loved it. Oh, thank you for saying that, Sean. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear she enjoyed it. I am so hopeful that your trip gets to go. Every time I watch the news, I just hope that everything's okay, sums it up. So I hope you get to go. That's on our list. We've only done Princess Lodges twice. We were amazed in that. Oh, I am so glad. They say they are indeed spectacular to be able to go to those lodges. Let's see. Dale says we've made plans to visit an old friend that lives in the northern part of Wales. Looking forward to that. That's wonderful. When we went in 2018 out of Southampton to Norway, afterwards we went over to Wales because I wanted to try to find the cemetery where my third great grandfather was buried. And so we went. It was I don't speak Welsh, but it was Llandaff Cathedral there in Wales, and we met the nicest lady and just talk about divine intervention. She had this little book that was not in print anymore of the Victorian cemetery that is right next door to the cathedral now. And she literally, the directions were, go down to one yew tree, at the yew tree turn right, go to the next yew tree, look, and you should be able to find him. And we found him. And in that Victorian cemetery, all of the
weeds,
The weeds were like
Grow.
taller than I am, and you couldn't even hardly see headstones until you knew really to
Yeah.
part things and look or spy one that was up taller. It was just something. So you're going to
Yeah.
have a glorious time in Wales.
But also be sure to have some clotted cream,
Oh.
the ice cream at the cathedrals or the castles.
And anywhere.
Yeah, just absolutely.
Yeah.
Just
I
absolutely.
don't mean to
incredible.
digress. I'm sorry. You just said Wales, and what a special day that one. No one has mentioned South America yet. Thanks, Carol. She's been around Cape Horn twice, on the Emerald and on the Royal, and we'll go on the Holland America Volendam next year. Oh, thank you, Carol. Yeah, Gordon and I went around Cape Horn when we went to Antarctica, and if you haven't done that, put that on your list.
Oh yes,
and we do recommend Princess for that.
Right.
The only thing I would do different if it was in my I would like to do an expedition cruise that you go down and you get off and walk around and on Antarctica, but that's just not quite in our
budget. Yeah.
So,
but the Chilean fjords are absolutely gorgeous.
They're just breathtaking. Yes. I had no idea. Oh, Rhonda's going to Hawaii, so she may ask for an upgrade. You know what? The worst thing that can happen is they say no. So I think you should ask.
Yeah.
So, oh, you know what? Jeffrey says that he's not flown into Long Beach, but a friend loves Burbank. Burbank is equally nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a little bit further, though.
And he likes John Wayne Airport, Santa Ana.
Yeah, John Wayne's absolutely great.
Yeah.
Takeoff is an experience.
I think he knows.
But yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. They don't like it when you call the ship a boat. LOL. I'm sorry. So sorry. You got it, Gordon. My guy is a Princess Cruise Flutter. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Brianna. That's really good. I'm glad he called you, though. Shows he's on the ball.
Yeah.
I'll try not to remember to call it a boat. Let's see. Oh, Vanjie. She's looking at a 2024 Holland America 94-day San Diego round trip.
Oh.
A grand voyage. Hawaii, Australia, New Zealand, Tahiti, and other islands. No extra long flight. That sounds like a lovely way to do it. 94 days. Wow. That's
Let's clear our calendar.
Months.
We'll carry your bags for you.
Yeah. Oh, she lived in Israel for a while, Sean. That's really fun. That's really fun. Yeah. Oh, see, she thinks the same thing. Hi, Brad. It's good to have you with us. Really nice.
Yeah.
He's right here. I'm trying to show him where you are.
There you are.
There you are. Good to have you, Brad. He just got back. Back from Germany. He got to go on an Waterways. Hey, Brad, you would be able to tell us, would you say that if you were doing a European river cruise, or any river cruise for that matter, would you recommend Viking or Waterways? I don't know if you were here a few minutes ago when we were wondering. So if you have anything to tell us, let me know.
Yeah. So Code 4 for Life is saying they'd like to stay on the Queen Mary. Didn't you stay there in high school?
I did. Oh. So that was like in about it was 1985. Okay. I was out of high school, but I did stay there. It's when they still had it as a hotel.
Yeah,
I did with my family. So yeah, Jenny, she agrees about the airports. Debbie, good to have you with us. It's okay. You're not really late. You're just here. So thanks. Thanks, Rhonda. I would love it if you keep us updated on what's going on your cruise to Hawaii April 4th. Thank you.
Yes.
Really, really appreciate that. And, I think it really helps when we keep everybody updated, too, because it helps people not worry so much. There's no sense worrying.
Absolutely.
And I worry really well. And so if there's something that we should be worrying about, I would be worrying about it.
So, yeah. And if she's the one telling you that everything's okay, everything is okay. So...
Well, I don't know about that, but it means I'm not so worried about it. Wish you all were going with us too. We wish you were going with. We were going with you too, Dale. We had the best time. Dale and Sherry were on our cruise that we were on in January, and you know what? You know how when you meet people and it's just like you're meeting old friends. That's how we really felt about them. They're just the best people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we haven't done a transatlantic yet.
No.
So. It might have to wait until Gordon's retired, so to be gone and do everything we would like to do. I don't know. It might come sooner. We'll just see. Diane, good to have you. She's booked her first cruise to Alaska, May 2023. She's going to go with her husband, sister, and brother-in-law. I'll need to look back at your Alaska cruise video to see the best shopping stores. Oh, and you know what? I even have one there about, and I know it's really funny, but yeah. There are several, you know what, you should send me an email and I'll tell you, but there's a really nice lady that has a jewelry store and I really liked her jewelry. I even got me something, but there are several places that are really, really nice, I would say. Oh, hi, Ramon. Good to have you with us. So you plan to have a month in Spain and Italy and London next year and take a transatlantic from
That would be
Southampton.
nice. Yes.
Oh, that sounds fabulous. I don't think you can have too long in Italy. I like Spain, but Italy is just my place.
Yes.
Oh, Brad says also look at an Avalon River cruise. Thank you for saying that. I'd recommend either, or you look at both of them. They're both very good. That's
Okay.
good to know. So probably
Good.
just choose the itinerary that you would like. Also Avalon.
Yes.
Thank you for saying that, Brad. I need to study more about Avalon. Debbie says, so grateful for Wendy's pics and videos from the Discovery Princess last week. We'll be on April 10th.
Okay.
Yeah. And everybody, thank you who puts up pictures
Oh,
and
yeah.
comments on things. We really, really appreciate it. And I think a lot of people appreciate it. I know they do.
Yes.
So it helps a lot of people figure things out. Plus we get to enjoy it with you. It's like we get to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly, Brad. We are always so happy to see your name pop up. We really appreciate you coming. Thank you.
So Jean was in South America when COVID hit.
Got all around Cape Horn in the first 2 weeks. Then no port would let.
Oh,
You were on that ship. Oh my goodness.
I remember hearing that.
Oh my goodness. Bless your heart. I am sorry about that. So when did you get on? Did you get on in Santiago maybe when we were getting off? I don't know. We were on the Coral Princess and we got off February
4th, 6th.
No.
The 6th.
The 6th?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you were a little bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's scary. Gary Bambridge Tips for Travelers has done a lot of Viking and AMA vlogs. From what I've seen, it's a hard choice between them, and probably the itinerary would dictate what you take. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. We have watched quite a few. We've actually watched a lot of Gary's things. He does very informative. Allison, if you worry, you die, and if you don't worry, you still die. So I worry. Thank you. I think my thing of worrying is maybe thinking I can do something about it, but it doesn't change anything. It just wears me out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sean. You're a love. Thank you. So let's see.
We've
got that one.
Gone all the way through. Yeah.
Oh, we've got everybody.
It's 8:00.
Wait a minute. Go back up. We missed this. Oh, it's 8:00.
Well, 7:58.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah. No, we looked at everybody.
Oh, he's really cute.
Dale's wondering who can speak Welsh.
Well. That's really cute. It's really hard. Like the double L is like so anyway. I thought I saw one we missed. Maybe not. So does anybody else have any questions before we go? Why does 8:00 come so quickly? Where does it say 8:00, sweetheart? Oh, 7:59. Okay. We're just we are really excited to hear from everybody and how things are going. And if anybody watches this later and you've been on the Sky Princess, would love to hear from you.
Yes.
Hearing from people has really helped a lot about that, because I'd heard some things and I didn't think that they were true, and I think they're not true. So I appreciate anybody there letting us know. Let's see. Oh, theirs started March 5th. Okay, I got off 2 weeks later.
Wow.
2 passengers had passed when Miami finally let the Coral in. I think I remember that. Wow. It was amazing. Lots of future cruise credit. I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Rhonda, thank you for watching. Thank you all very much for watching our videos. Thanks for coming here and being here with us on our live. And thanks for all the love you give us and that you give each other. Oh, Jeffrey, you watched a Good Detective series set in Wales. Do you remember the name? Or we could just Google that.
Yeah.
Good Detective. I don't know. I like their grape jelly. There's always a card.
Yeah.
So I will always look forward to these. Oh, thank you, Arlene. We are really happy. We are really happy to have you with us. Everybody, before you go, hit us a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. Oh, and you're on the Discovery Princess in August, Marie. That's wonderful. Yeah, I like that. Interland, I think. Thank you, Jeffrey. We'll catch that. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you all, and God bless you all. What an amazing group you are. Thanks, Ramon. We just appreciate you all so very much. And if anybody ever has any content that you want to see or anything you're wondering about, don't hesitate to just send me an email or comment, and I'll surely work on it. If anybody
Yeah.
needs any help with their travel, send me an email as well. California Linda, you take good care. Robin,
Yeah.
thank you.
And if there's something we're
Yeah,
not
take good
telling you in
care,
our
Jeffrey.
videos, like she said, we'll
Yeah,
chase it.
take care. Yeah,
So-
all of you, will talk to you again soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. We love you all very much. Yeah, we'll see you again next week. Oh, and hugs.